and divine light. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are and you are living in your greatest purpose. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Thank you to all who are channel members, all the subscribers, all those who continue to interact on the live. You definitely make the lives what they are. I'm just gonna do a quick energy pull to see what's showing up for you. Okay, right away I'm seeing this Four of Wands show up. And Four of Wands, King of Wands. Okay. A lot of fire energy showing off right off the bat. So, you know everything happens for a reason. Okay, so this is going to be a really quick one. So let's see what's showing up in your energy. So before I do that, actually, let me share it. So if you have a chance to share it with others, please share it as well. All right, y'all. I want to make sure everyone gets a chance to see me. Can everyone see me and hear me very well? I hope you can. Hi, Bruce. Bruce is on the live. Any other members on the live, let me know to definitely give you a shout out. All right, let me see what's showing up for you, collective. Let's see what's showing up in your energy. Okay, so I was getting some message regarding what to watch out for, what to look out for. So some of you may need to watch out for something. Okay. Hi, Billy. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, okay. Watch out for this. Watch out for the Magician. Okay, so some of you need to, or you get to watch out for this energy. This could mean that there's someone showing up in this kind of energy that your guys are wanting you to watch out for. You know what? It's interesting that this shows up because I feel like, especially around this like so-called, like, well, not so-called, around this blood moon that just took place recently, I feel like there was like heavy energies having to do with like spiritual manipulation. So this could be like a heads up for many of you. I'm getting that even though, well, not even though, I'm getting that we're still under that energy of that blood moon, that there could still be a lot of that happening, like people, energies doing spell work, magic, whatever it is. You know, not to say that this is what this reading is going to be about. It's definitely showing up. So that could be one of the things that your guides want you to watch out for. Okay, look out for that. Okay. Hey, Faye. All right, so I'm seeing the Fool card as well. Fool card is an energy of new beginnings, so that could be something that you get to look out for. Okay. There's more to this Fool energy, this Fool card. There's something very specific about your path. Some kind of like, it's like, it's giving the energy of someone who's walking on a path, right? And then there's something in that path, like a crack, a dent, a space that can potentially be, you know, hazardous or dangerous for you. I see at the same time this is showing up. Your protection, it's like you have that protection. So you still get to watch out for it though. Okay, watch out for it. This is also giving opening energy. Okay, this is giving opening energy. There's an opening for you, or it could possibly be that someone's trying to create some sort of opening to get to you. I just kept on getting just watch out. Okay, just things to look out for. Okay, things to look out for, to be conscious about, to be in your power, to be in your knowing. Okay, that this kind of stuff is happening right now, especially, you know, being that we are under the energy of this blood moon. Okay, there was a lot of that stuff happening. Like, you know, some of you could actually still feel it, you still sense it. And you could be seeing proof of this with what's happening around you, what's happening to people around you. Okay, this is a time to be cautious, you know, regarding like so-called accidents. Like, that's what I'm getting from here. Okay, to be cautious of so-called like stuff that will appear as accidents, that are actually orchestrated. And no, the answer to your question is, it's not always someone that is trying to get you or get to you. Okay, it's not always someone or something trying to get you or get to you. And you also get to be in a point where, you know, you're not naive about that kind of stuff happening. And because it is happening, it's like in the air, it's in the atmosphere. That's something that you get to be conscious about to protect your energy regarding. Okay, be conscious of that. Okay, that energy still lurking, still happening. Okay, watch out for that. Look at that snake under the cup. Yeah, it's giving that energy of like someone who's doing something. Okay, and you could just be trying to make some sort of a decision. So this could be relevant for many of you. And there's like an underlying factor that you didn't consider, that you didn't take into account. And that underlying factor could represent this this serpent. Okay, that's here. So in your decision making, there could be something that you get to consider. Okay, so let's see what else. Things to look out for. 3 of Pentacles. 3 is the magic number. That's what I'm hearing. 3 represents opening. Let's see what this magician is about. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of yellow, okay, as a color. That may represent like one of the chakras, or that could be significant for some of you. You could possibly be tuning into that energy. That's also air energy. All right, let's see about this magician. I was getting things that you get to watch out for. These folks are doing the most. They are doing the most. For some of you, you may know who this is. You may be very clear as to who's doing the most in your life. Tell me about the magician. Okay. Six of Cups. Some of you, you were actually, and you could still be seeing this, like you could be overcoming, major spiritual attack. And you know this, you feel this, you see it. A lot of it is having to do with financial. Okay, so now take this, I guess, as they say, with a grain of salt. It's not necessarily financial. This is an energy having to do with your stability. It's giving the energy of like someone or some source or something trying to pull the rug from under your feet. Okay, this is what's keeping you stable, what's grounding you, what's allowing you to actually fight. I know some of y'all don't like that word. Y'all like, oh, you're so violent. Why are you talking about fighting? What y'all want me to say? You want me to say give up? That's not in my nature. So, yeah, you have been, okay, I'm speaking to some folks here that are like, you're a tough cookie, and there are some people that think this about you. Yeah, some of you may even feel that sense of like energetically, you could feel like you're being overworked. Okay, you're being overworked. Somebody wanted you to run away from something, and they're actually the ones that are running away. Okay, some of you could be experiencing kind of like the tail end of something, and your guides are still telling you to still be on the lookout. Okay, to not let your guard down, because why? Because there is that underlying serpent that you may not see in the process of making your decisions. There could be something that you didn't consider. I'm getting this energy that, many of you are very methodical, air energy, okay? Very methodical in your movement, in your process, in your progress. A lot of beginnings, okay? One represent beginnings. This is also beginning, okay? These beginnings may have to do with your decisions. Okay. Something having to do with, tell me about the Magician and Six of Swords. Let's see. Magician and Six of Swords. What is this about? Yeah. See, that energy that I was getting about you traveling? Okay. There's travel energy showing up for some of you or many of you. Okay. And the travel could be figuratively. The travel could actually be literally you traveling. And you'll know what it means. You know what resonates with you. Regardless of what it is, you're on a path. You're traveling. And there could be some things to consider. Tell me about the Magician and Six of Swords. All right, let's see. See? Something hidden. There's something hidden. Something you may not see. Something that's being done in the shadows. Something that is not what it appears to be. Something that may on the surface appear as one thing, and then there's a whole another level to it that you may not consider. I'm seeing this Four of Cups show up here. Expect the unexpected. Okay? Expect the unexpected. That's a message for many of you. Expect the unexpected. Something that is possibly unsuspecting, that you didn't expect. And for many of you, that could mean that you may have thought that you were on the tail end of something, or something was just done with. Okay. I'm still, okay. Magician, Six of Swords, and the Moon. The number 7 may be significant. Like surprises, things that are that you didn't expect. Secrets being revealed. Things that you didn't expect. Secrets are going to be coming out. Secrets are coming out. They're going to be revealed. There's a lot that's hidden that's going to be revealed. You're going to see that things were never as you thought they were with someone or something. Possibly even in your surrounding. Okay. Tell me about the Magician, Six of Swords, and the Moon. Magician, Six of Swords, and the Moon. Hey, Dane. Good to see you. Let's see. Ho, 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 ho. Check this out. And this. Deceit, lies. You may find out about some sort of like enemy that tried to hide their intentions. Okay? That could have been very creative about hiding their intentions. For some of you, this may be like a hard pill to swallow. This may be someone very close to you. Okay? And I'm getting friend. I'm getting family for some of you. Yeah, the Magician is showing up again. Woo. Okay, now. You stay right there. You're showing up as the High Priest, High Priestess. This is also, okay, that energy of spiritual protection that was showing up, this is it right here. Okay? And it's so interesting because right after, see, your spirit guides have this way of revealing things to you. So for some of you who are concerned about this energy, know that the help that you get to have is already there before you even get a chance to worry, before you get all concerned about what's happening in the shadows. Some of you suspected this anyways. Like it's not news to you. Like you intuitively knew it as the High Priest, High Priestess. This is also your spirit guides showing up at the right place in the right time. That's exactly what it is. You have eyes, okay? Like you've ever heard of the saying, you have eyes in the back of your head? How many of you have heard that? Okay? Put a star in the comment if you have heard that. You have eyes in the back of your head. Okay? Some of you You know, you could have had a parent or someone say that to you. Don't do that. Don't go into the cookie jar because I got eyes in the back of my head or something like that. You know, it's to deter someone from doing something that they know they're not supposed to. Even though we know that folks get deceptive anyway. Okay, so this is your spirit guide saying that you've got eyes in the back of your head. In Haitian Vodou, this is your God. This is your protector, your spirit protector. Okay, yeah, it was showing up right here. So regardless of that crack in the road that's showing up, something unexpected, something hidden that you may not see, regardless of that, before the enemy, before the enemy is revealed, okay, before the enemy is revealed, your spirit guides will reveal your protectors, your protection. So many of you, this enemy is about to be revealed, and before the enemy is revealed, your spirit protectors are going to show up. Okay, and this is to protect you from any feelings or any kind of doubt that you may have in terms of knowing how to deal with them, because as much magic as they're doing, you're showing up as a magician. It's a reason why the magician showed up right before the high priestess, because you are a high priest, high priestess you got some badass mojo, okay? No other way to say it. And check that number 3 again. You see that? That number 3. So it's like, regardless of, someone tried to put you in a bind. They tried to bind you, stop you. Regardless of the bind that they tried to put you in, it's like your opening was already revealed, or your opening was already there. Again, whatever it is that's hidden, that's going to be revealed. For many of you, you're seeing it revealed right before your eyes, like little by little by little by little. It will not fully be revealed until you have been given your tools for you to deal with it. Okay, so that means that some of you, it's some major spiritual elevation happening for you. Why? Because you're getting ready to deal with something. You're getting ready to deal with a major energy. Like it's showing up as like a crack in the road or something like that. Okay. Tell me more about this high priestess. Yeah, some of you are revealing your power, okay? There's some gifts that are being revealed to you that are being heightened at this time, okay? Like you see it, you feel it. Your dreams are like out of this world right now. It's because you're traveling to these different dimensions and you're picking up your tools. Whenever you close your eyes, you travel to these dimensions. You're picking up your tools. That's what it is. Yeah, you see you traveling? Yeah, you traveling to the ethers. You see that? This is giving all ether energy. High priest, high priestess. You traveling to the ethers. You picking up all these tools. You picking up all the clairs, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudience. Ooh, many of you have the ability, you have some ability with your hands that you may not have tapped in yet. You have some ability. It could be the gift of healing with your hands. There's something that you're able to do with your hands that you're tapping into at this time. Esoteric. Some kind of knowledge is coming back to you in this life. Okay? In this life. Tell me about your truth. Tell me more about this high priestess. Okay. Page of Wands. What did we just say? You're gonna hear news about something, about your gifts, about your connection. Check you out. You are this Queen of Wands. Yes, you are. Ooh, speaking of, that's how fast it's gonna come. Yeah, that's how fast it's gonna come. All right. There may be a need to exercise patience because there's something that you've been waiting on for quite some time. That's for someone. Having to do with your home, having to do with your family, having to do with you getting something as this Queen or King of Wands, okay? Because I'm speaking to some masculines and feminine energy here. Oh, so for some of you, this is someone that you've been waiting on. This is someone that you've been waiting for. Okay? This is someone that you've been waiting on, like a significant other, a divine counterpart, like your person. And your person may not necessarily be romantic. It's definitely giving for some of you like a possibility of like soul tribe. Like you like, okay, you know, where are my people? You know, for some of you it's where is my person? For some of you it's where are my people? Where are my people at? Where are the ones that are like, you know, doing this thing with me? Like you're gonna hear news about not only, you know, these tools that you've been gathering. You're going to be hearing news about the people that are on your side, that are doing this thing with you, that are fighting with you, that are like, be careful of the snake though. Not the snake, the serpent. Be careful of that serpent. Ooh, look at that. You see how when the enemy shows up, there's always like, your protectors, they always like, wait, did somebody say enemies? Did somebody say danger? Again, that eye in the back of your head. You don't even need to say anything. Like they see it before you do. You see, it's like before you even noticed that serpent, your spirit protectors were waiting right there. You see that? Like you didn't do anything. Like this temperance represents your spirit guides that was literally waiting at the bottom of the deck before you even notice that serpent. You see that energy? You see how that works? It's like divine intervention. It's a wow factor. It's a yeah. Some of y'all, you're probably not even gonna have words to describe the kind of spiritual elevation that you are experiencing, that you're gonna be experiencing. Now you've seen that stuff happen in movies. You've seen Neo dodge bullets in the Matrix. You've seen their so-called Jesus walk on water. That's what they said, right? What you think that stuff is based off of? It's some real life stuff. There are people that exist in this world that have the ability to alchemize as this magician. Oh, they're going to be at all. See, confirmation. Check you out. Alchemy. See that? It's like, yeah, that magical infinity, that, yeah, all of that. It's showing everywhere. It's a light. And for many of you that have been waiting on your person or your people, your spirit guides are saying like minds. Okay, like minds. Light recognizes light. Okay. Oh yeah. So whatever that stability is that I was seeing at the beginning, that someone could have been, you know, kind of like poking at, they may have to do with this. Let's see. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Know yourself. Okay, Nine of Wands. See. So before that stuff comes out, you already have the ability to handle it. Seven of Wands. My bad. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. This is the challenge. This is that serpent. This is that thing that you get to watch out for. This is also the support that you're going to be equipped with to have to deal with whoever this underlying factor is. For some of you, you get to know that it may not be a person. It may be something that you hear, or it may be some energy that you're dealing with in the atmosphere that's causing disruption in your mental and your physical. Okay, because this serpent could be figurative, and it could be literally, or it could be a person or some energy that you're dealing with that represents this serpent. Okay, in it's not something that you see, and it can potentially just like, it can potentially shake you. And know that before you even uncover this, right? Because that's what we're seeing, that this truth is going to be revealed before you find out who and what the enemy is, or before this thing comes into your atmosphere to even shake you. You've got the help. You've got the tools. You've got your soul tribe. You've got what you need to deal with this. Oh goodness. Yep. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups and 7-7. Okay, 7-7. See that? The number 7. We're getting 7. Unexpected. 7 also represents spiritual elevation, spiritual completement. Like, it's a very spiritual number. For many of you, that's very significant for you. It represents the space that you're in spiritually, or you're going to be in spiritually, in order to deal with this. Okay. You've got love and protection. Someone needed to hear that. Yep. Justice. All right, let's see. 7 of Cups and 7 of Wands. Let's see what shows up. Seven of Cups. See, cups represent water. 7 of Wands represents fire. So your spirit guides are ready to put the fire out before it even happens. Ah! How about that? How about that? Okay. I could just end this reading right now. See, you are the magician. You see what you just did? You are the magician. Like, many of you haven't quite yet understand what it means to be this magician. It means that you're able to alchemize, like the power with your hands that we were talking about earlier. You're able to do significant things with your hands, like things that people have heard about only in fairy tales and in supposedly fictitious things and movies. All of that. What you think movies are based off of? Somebody knows that. Perhaps that's the secret that's going to be revealed, is just how powerful you are and what you're capable of doing. And that's the secret for many of you that they've tried to keep from you all that time. And you are uncovering it. Yep. A change is coming. 5. Significant change. See, 5 also, again, air energy, opening. With that opening, know that there's something closing. It could be the lies. It could be, it's like the door is closed on something. The door is closed on somebody's secret, somebody's thing, whatever it is that they've been doing for quite some time. Okay, Seven of Cups. Yeah. I'm hearing there's a reason why. Ooh, you're gonna be fighting fire with fire. Yeah. You're gonna be fighting fire with fire. Some of you are tapping into that God, that the eyes in the back of your head, your spirit protectors. It's time. It's time. It's time to access that. No holding back. It's time. It's time to fight fire with fire. Or you're fighting fire with fire. Whew. Okay. Yep, because it's time for that new beginning. That's why. It's time for that outpour. That's why. Yep. That's what it is. It's time to take yourself out of that bondage. It's time to release, the blindfolds that you've had. Some of you have a divine feminine mother energy that is assisting you. This is a spirit guide. This also represents your power, the power of the divine feminine. It's time to tune in and tap into that. If you haven't, it's time to do that. Yeah, because it's about this new beginning. The cycles must close. You see this? It's time for them to go. The door is closed on them. Whoever they are, you know who they are. Okay, so take it as it resonates for, it's different for different folks. All right, let me end this reading. Anything else you want us to know? Oh, see, this was meant to come out. You weren't meant to do this alone. Okay, for some of you, this is confirmation that the tools you've been waiting on, the tools you've been waiting on, the people you've been waiting to, whatever it is that for some of you, this represents soul tribe. Like, you're not alone. Yeah, this energy right here, this divine feminine energy, this represents, the spirit realm, your access to the spirit realm. You have something grounding you. You have things grounding you, people. You have, like, whatever they tried to take, whatever they, like, for some of you, I'm hearing like they try to, like, pull the rug from under your feet, made you feel like you don't have your stability. Yeah, they didn't do that. Okay? They didn't do that. Let me see if there's anything remaining that your spirit guides want you to know about, and I'm going to close out. Oh, okay. The shaman showed up. Your spirit guides want you to know to trust that path. You see, wow. It's like some readings are just so divinely aligned that it just, like, boggles your mind. Like, that path that your spirit guides were talking to you about, the path that you're on, okay, you are on divine assignment. There goes that number 5 again. Okay, and what did number 5 represent? The help from your spirit guides. Trust the path. Why? Because your path is not one where you're walking alone without the tools that you need. You have all the tools that you need on this path that you've been put on. Not only the tools, you have the help, the spiritual help, and your spirit guides have given you, for many of you, you have a divine counterpart. You have, for some of you, it's someone. For some of you, it is a soul tribe. you have that 555. You could be seeing that quite a bit for some of you. It's your spirit guides letting you know that, letting you know to trust this path. Okay, it may also be the changes that you're going to be experiencing or you're experiencing, to trust what's happening. Okay, let go of what needs to be let go, what needs to be released. Trust your path. That's what it's saying. Trust your path. Okay, trust your path. The shaman, for many of you, you may come from a bloodline where your ancestors were shaman. Okay, like people that were divinely tuned in to the spirit realm. That's why the high priest, high priestess shows up. So it depends on where you're from, what your cultural background is. For some of you, it could be that person could be called a high priest, high priestess. For some of you, that spiritual person, that spirit guide that provides assistance in their community, okay, it's called a shaman. All right. So for some of you, you may come from, some sort of like a background where they practice shamanism. Okay. Your people were shaman, and your spirit guides want you to know that that's part of who you are, and to use that gift to elevate you as well as humanity. Okay. Yeah. Bring life, to bring life. Okay, to bring life. Yeah, and what it's saying is to honor that path. Honor that path and your connection to the divine. That's what it's saying right here. See? Honor that path and the connection to the divine. All right, y'all. Y'all gonna be straight. You gonna be all set. All right, y'all. Much peace, love, and divine light. Thumbs up the video. Make sure that others get to see it. Y'all know these readings can go on for hours if we allow them to. If any of what was said resonated with you and you are interested in a personal reading, feel free to contact me, messagesfromthewaters@gmail.com. Much love, peace, and divine light. And if you're interested in becoming a member, if this message resonated with you, you'd like to contribute to the channel by way of thumbing up the video, sharing the video, becoming a member, or getting a reading, please make sure you do so. Peace, love, and divine light. Thank you.